And we're back with part 2 of the cozy games that you should keep on your radar for the coming future. As a preface, there will be some games on this list that do have mild combat, and that might not be cozy for you, so feel free to skip over those. Everyone's definition of cozy is different, but these are the ones that we found that are classically cozy to us. And with that, let's jump right into it. We're starting off with the second part of this list with something I'm really excited for, and that gives off very cozy Sailor Moon vibes, and that is Fields of Mistria. Of course, you're doing classic things like farming, fishing, mining, and crafting, and also, of course, raising adorable animals, but the pixel graphics are just too adorable and too cute to resist. And I honestly cannot contain myself as how excited I am just by looking at the animals and crops down to the flower crowns. Although it has a lot of the things that we're used to in a lot of games, and it doesn't bring anything particularly groundbreakingly new to the cozy community, to be honest, the graphics is more than enough for me to say yes please. The release of this game is coming in 2024 for PC and consoles in the future. This next game brings out my dreams that I could never put into a reality of my own of owning a van, and that is Camper Van Make It Home. Have you ever seen those YouTube videos where everyone has their decked out van living out their traveling dreams? Well, now we can do that without having to take that big step. This game gives me those unpacking game vibes, except we're settling into our van as we personalize, decorate, and organize. I'm just so here for these types of things as we can customize like secret little corners and crevices, down to small interactive objects that the game has. And one of the best parts, you'll be able to own a few fellow traveler by having a pet friend such as a dog, cat, or even a lizard. They're currently in their Kickstarter phase right now, but it is scheduled to be completed next year in 2024. Next, we're jumping into a game that has gotten a lot of attention recently with their Kickstarter page and a wholesome cozy game that keeps up with the environment in mind, and that is Loftia. Set in a floating island in the sky, the Solarpunk MMO draws inspiration from Animal Crossing and classic aspects of MMOs all in one. We have seen this type of game genre almost pop up a lot this year, especially with Palia being the cozy MMO. But this type of genre has been met with a lot of criticism and excitement at the same time. What are your thoughts on this? Are you for or against these types of games? Let us know down in the comments below. Although some players online have said that this brings nothing new to the table in terms of the cozy gaming community, I really love that it brings the aspect of sustainability and the ecosystem into a game in the cutest way possible, and to me, that's really unique on its own. They do this in many ways, like making trash that you find in the world into treasure, and I feel like what this game really does well is not lock you into a system of a certain aesthetic when decorating your place. And they do give you so many options from cottagecore, cute pastels, to goth. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait quite a bit as the release date is planned for 2025, and their alpha testing will be closing in December of 2024. This next game could possibly not be considered cozy to some of you, as it does have a survival aspect, and that is Solarpunk. With either friends or just alone, you grow food, construct buildings, and make gadgets in order to travel distant lands and uncover the world. This game makes home building a breeze, and of course, you can grow out your farmland. And if you're clever, you can also use farm bots that you create in order to help sustain your living. If being able to build your own sustainable futuristic home base in the sky seems fun to you, make sure to check this game out. This game is planning for a release on PC and Steam Deck, and also in the future, they wanted to reach a goal of releasing it on other consoles as well, and they're looking at a full launch date in 2024. Next game on our list is an open-ended RPG where your goal is to breed adorable animals from geese, pigs, bunnies, and of course llamas. Have you ever just wanted to live out your life raising and being surrounded by more animals than humans? Then Wish Upon a Llama may be the game for you. You're a ranch director there to take care for and uncover 50 plus specialized breeds, all while interacting with a diverse town. Overall, this wholesome little game has such cute graphics, and I can totally see why players would be picking up this title just due to its pastel color-like palette and its cozy magical vibes. Although it doesn't have an official release date as of yet, you can wishlist it on your Steam page to stay tuned for more updates as it gets released. This next game gives homage to the Chinese culture and does a great job at combining farming cozy vibes with a rural life experience. Developed by SL Games, Litchi Town puts you in an ancient town where the centuries-old lychee tree is growing, and it has you experiencing culturally rich festivals, unique landscapes, and learning how to cook Chinese cuisine from ingredients that you farmed yourself with over 60 plus kinds of crops. I personally love the refreshing twist of culture on this game, and it's very evident from the crops that you can grow like sugarcane down to seeing the cute pandas. If you're interested in this game, you can keep up with them by joining their Discord server or wishlisting their game on Steam. Featured on the Wholesome Direct in 2023 comes a coming-of-age story where you get to learn more about yourself and your memories one day at a time, and that is Fishbowl. You play as Aloe, a 21-year-old who gets a new job in a new city, while at the same time grieving your grandmother's passing. This cozy and heartfelt game brings you through the journey of life that deals with so many relevant things, such as living alone, nurturing new friendships, and balancing the pain and grief all at the same time. With its hand-drawn pixel art and cozy lo-fi music, cozy up with this relaxing game, which will hopefully have a release date in the coming future. And that wraps up the list of exciting cozy games that have been on our radar. Let us know down in the comments below if any of these games intrigued you enough to maybe get them in the future. If you haven't seen part 1 of this list, check out that video as well to get the full list, or if you're looking for RPGs that are releasing in the month of September, check out Jared's video as well. Again, I'm Jen, one half of the Ginger Gaming Duo, and I'll see you guys all on the next cozy update. Bye!